Hey you guys, welcome to my hair extensions video. I am excited to share this video with you. I have been meaning to make it for a really long time. As you can tell, my hair is a little crazy right now. I wanted to talk about first and foremost why people get extensions and what type of extension options there are out there. I recently have the tape-in extensions. So my extensions look like this. They take one hair and they weave through your other hair, and then they tape it between, so they kind of sandwich your hair with the tape. I have had the braided extensions where you braid them in, weave them in essentially to your hair. I have had the beaded extensions, the babe hair beaded extensions, and these and now these are the tape-in extensions. I personally think that the tape-in extensions kind of work better with my life. I love, because I have very fine hair. I have a lot of it, but I have very fine hair. And so with the beads, they were harder to hide in my fine hair, and they didn't lay as flat as the tape-in. The tape, literally, you cannot feel them because they lay flat against your head. So therefore, it's made it easier for me to be able to pull my hair up when I go to the gym or when you just want to wear your hair up. I have really loved them. After you get them, one thing with extensions, if you do that much work on your head with a braid, you're going to be pulling at the hair with beads, you're going to be pulling the hair, looping a bead, clamping it, you're going to get a headache and your head's going to be sore. With the tape-ins, I didn't have, after they were in, I didn't have any headaches. You can sleep on them, you can't feel any difference, there's nothing digging into your head. And so some of you out there already have beautiful long hair. The point of getting extensions in the bottom could just be to make your hair look thicker. You could add a little bit more length. For me personally, you guys, some of you have said, well, why did you cut your hair if you were just gonna put extensions in? I wanted to cut my hair because it was kind of at that point where it's like, Carly, your hair is unhealthy, we need to cut it. So I told Kaylee, I said, just cut it off, so let's get it healthy. The great thing with hair is it's just hair. It grows back, you can color it, you can cut it, you can add length to it. It's a fun way to change up your look without committing to a whole lot. And with me, I have gone through dramatic hair changes in the past year. If you guys will remember a year ago, insert the picture here. I had really dark hair. We did the ombre look with the red on top and the bottom, and then 6 months later I got bangs, straight bangs, insert picture here. And then 6 months after, or not even 6 months after that, 4 months after that, we cut all my hair off to my chin. For me, it's just about changing up my look and having fun with it and not getting too serious about it. My hair is kind of crazy because I slept with it last night up in a bun. Because you don't ever want to just sleep on your extensions just down. Some of you are probably crazy sleepers and you move around. It's going to move the tape and kind of play with it, so you don't want to do that. You either want to braid it nice and tightly to the side or pull it up. I think the braid is probably safer and healthier on your hair. So yeah, braid your hair at night. I just use this, I've used this curling iron my whole life. It is just a Conair curling iron. I think it's 1 1/4 inch. It's about this big around. With me personally, my hair curls really easily, so I don't have to buy an expensive curling iron to get it to work. The point of buying a more expensive curling iron is so that it can get to a higher heat, it has better ceramics with the metal, etc. But for me, I'm really lucky because my hair curls super easy. So I just start with my first layer of extensions down here, and I pull the rest up and put it in a bun. And we start curling, I start curling from the bottom. Started from the bottom, now we're here. One thing I want to talk to you about is this is a base brush, I don't know if it's bass or base, don't make fun of me. Bass brush, B-A-S-S. If you guys can see those bristles, they're metal, they feel amazing on your scalp, and you can comb right over your extensions and get to your scalp, so you're not feeling like your scalp is being neglected. That's one thing with the braid and the beads. It was really hard for me to comb through my hair, and so you start getting cradle cap because you're not, you know, exfoliate, or you're not stimulating your scalp. So with one thing that I've loved with these tape-ins is you can brush right over the tape. This will skip over the tape and it gets to your scalp. So I just take a 4th section of hair, and I always start at the top of my hair, and I roll it up and then I just kind of work my way down the hair. I really focus on holding the curling iron kind of a little bit longer over that part where my natural hair ends and the extension starts, so that it really blends into the extension and you can't see the difference of my hair and then the extension. And then I just kind of, towards the end of the hair, I just kind of keep the clamp open and just pull it down like that. And then I always twirl my finger around the curl and let it hang. So I work around my head doing those curls the same way, starting halfway, rolling it up, and I curl on this side towards the back, and then on this side, I'll show you, I do something a little bit different. Okay, so for this side, I curl the curling iron going backwards. On this side, you don't want all your curls going in the same direction. It just makes your look really heavy. And so on this side, I take my hair with some of the extension and I actually curl backwards. So I take the rod, and instead of curling it forwards, I take the clamp this way and I roll it back. That way it gives your curls and your hair dimension, and it gives you a lot of depth in your curls, so they're not all hanging toward your face, giving it a really heavier look. So I didn't know if I talked about the brush too quickly. Make sure you invest in a really good brush. With extensions, it's really important that you don't want to mess with where the extension lays, and bad brushes can do that. So with these bristles, they don't have any of those balls on the end that other brushes would have. Like this one. This one has, that's a lot of blonde hair going on. This one has the bristles. Those little balls at the end of your brush will actually catch on your extension. So make sure you invest in a good extension brush. It's worth the investment. This one was $12, and this is the genuine Bass brush. So then I start on my second layer of hair. I have 20-inch hair in right now, and I have I purchased 5 boxes, but we only put in 4.5. Something that's nice when you do get extensions is to always buy a box more. That way if something happens to one of your extensions, it falls out and you lose it, you always have hair that you can count on. With the maintenance, it's really important that you keep up with when you're supposed to move your hair up, because as your hair grows out with the tape, your tape lays right against your root. So as that grows out, it's going to give you length from root to hair to tape to hair, and that's just going to be easier for you to get tangled and brushing, and in pulling it up it's not as easy to hide the tape. So I've gone about 5 weeks, almost 6 weeks, and I'm due to go get my hair moved up this week. I just tried to record 5 minutes of me styling these curls, and little did I know that the camera stopped working, so hopefully we'll keep working through this. Okay, so after you guys curl all through your hair, you want to tame your curls. Something with extension hair, because I don't know why, but sometimes the curls can get a little tight and crazy. So to help your natural hair blend with your extensions and to kind of calm the curls down, you want to kind of finger tease your curls. I start at my top of my head, and I just kind of comb down through the curls and kind of just help them relax a little bit, so that they can so it can help my natural hair blend with the extensions, and so that the curls can take a chill pill. Something I love about this brush is you can brush your scalp with it and through your extensions, and it is not going to pull your extensions out, but you get to brush your hair and you get to feel that feeling of the brush brushing your scalp. So invest in a brush if you don't have an extension brush. Super worth the money. 12 bucks, not that much, and that's a great brush. Next, we've talked about sulfate. Sulfate-free products when it comes to tape and extensions are huge. Something that we hear a lot are sulfate-free shampoo, conditioner. Since we use so many chemicals in our daily hygiene routines, it's really important that we start to understand why. And today I'm like, what is sulfate? What does it even mean, and why can't I use it? So basically I looked it up, and what I found is sulfate is kind of like a sulfuric, it's like an acid basically. It's going to help your shampoos and your soaps, gives it that thick lather texture, so it helps your shampoo really lather up. So when you're using sulfate-free shampoo or conditioner, you're going to notice that you're cleaning, you know, when you scrub your head, that your shampoo isn't gonna get into that big foamy lathery texture, which is a good thing, because the sulfate will strip the bond of your tape and will pull out your extensions. And so you have to invest in sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner. These are the ones I have been using. This is the Biolage Matrix fiber strong line, and I love it. It smells great. It's great for your hair. You can tell with the texture it's very thick, so you don't have to use a lot. Extensions or not, this is a great line of shampoo and conditioner for you to invest in. Make sure when you're using your conditioner, you always start at the ends of your hair and then work your way up. That way you're not pelting your head and your scalp with a thick, creamy conditioner, which is going to make your hair look greasy. So, shampoo and conditioner, I recommend it. It's amazing. You should get it. After I get out of the shower, and my hair, if it's a little bit tangly, I use this leave-in conditioner. This is the Soy Tri-Wheat Leave-In Conditioner by Healthy Sexy Hair. This stuff is amazing. I only need a couple sprays. It goes a really long way. Helps the hair from drying up. Super, super awesome product. If you don't have extensions, again, this is a great product for anybody else. Lastly is my Moroccan Oil. This little beauty is a gem, and it really helps on day 3 when you haven't washed and your ends are being a little bit dry or your hair is just being crazy and needs to be tamed. This is a great styling product. If you have lighter hair like I do, you need to get the light Moroccan Oil, because when you put it on, you can tell that it's kind of yellowy orange-y color, and this is the light. So if you have blonder hair, you want to get the light formula. Extensions are going to absorb that oil, and you will notice that your hair will start turning like a yellowy orange color. So make sure you get the light formula. Only use a tiny bit, work it through your ends first, and then kind of comb through your hair. If you have those flyaways on top, just kind of smooth them down and use that oil to help style that hair. It's going to really help prolong the life of your extensions. It's going to protect and seal in some moisture, and it just makes your hair look pretty. Lastly is my favorite product, and you know what the best thing about it is? It's a drugstore product. This Suave Dry Shampoo is amazing, and like I said, it's a drugstore product, so who could not love that? And lastly, it's for all hair types, not just blondes, so it's not going to make your roots really white. I have been loving this. It goes a long way. It's going to refresh your hair, extend your blowout, and it's going to give you volume. And it smells awesome. Have you guys ever used Clinique Happy? I swear that's what it smells like. So day 3 or day 4 of not washing, you want to pull your hair up, but it looks greasy in here, or on your roots, you've been sleeping on your hair. This little guy is going to extend your hair life, and you're not going to have to wash your hair if you're in a quick hurry and you're like, shoot, I need to wash my hair, it looks greasy. This product is your go-to. We're going to spray it in there, and then just kind of finger tease it with your fingers, and it's going to amp up your volume so that in the back of your hair, it's going to help your extensions lay flat. Sometimes I like to flip my head over and just kind of spray it throughout the bottom, shake it out, shake it out. If you have sensitive noses, I think that's the only negative thing with this. But it makes your hair smells good, so if you've gone 4 or 5 days without washing your hair, it's a good product. Hair. So we've talked about your brushes, your shampoo and conditioner, oils and leave-in conditioner, and dry shampoo, and our curling iron. Conair, I love this 1 1/4 inch. If you're on a budget and you can't get all of these, the things I would recommend that you have to have are a brush and a really good shampoo and conditioner. So again, with extensions, just fun to change up the look, fun to try something new. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Please like, share, subscribe. And the best way to reach me is to tweet me. So follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I hope you like this hair extension video. And they're going to be coming more your way of styling, how you can pull your extensions up and hide them. So I love you. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. My nose is running.